The new Ford Maverick is super exciting, but why? How does this little unibody pickup truck, which most truck folks typically find uncool, that won't be able to do things quite like an F-150 or a Ranger, have so much hype? We're gonna dig into this little truck's appeal. So here's why I think the Maverick is super popular even before Ford ships thousands upon thousands of them to dealerships. And it has to do with this back to basics approach. Today, it's hard to not get into a new car that isn't chock full of technology and screens everywhere. And honestly, all of that tech can feel a little overbearing. I mean, we spend so much time glued to screens that I get why a Maverick can feel so refreshing from the way Ford approached this. It's so utilitarian, this back to basics kind of feel. I mean, hell, all the technology of today is half the reason why I daily a 2001 Lexus. So jumping into a Maverick has this kind of good enough sensation in a fulfilling manner. That's not a backhanded compliment. Also, I feel like there's a serious thirst for nostalgia going on, especially among young car buyers or young consumers in general, since the world feels like it's on fire every 30 seconds when you stare at one of those screens. That's the more emotional part of the argument for why I think the Maverick has so much hype. But the flip side is today's car buyer. And that car buyer wants to do a lot of things with one single vehicle. And that makes the Maverick a prime candidate. Let's see, with the Maverick you can tow, you can haul things, you can go soft roading in ways that other crossovers and SUVs couldn't, or they would not have a good time doing so. I mean, go ahead, try and stuff a piece of tall furniture in the back of your average crossover, like an Escape or something like that from Ford, and let me know how much fun you had doing that in the comments section below. In a Ford Maverick, wouldn't be much of an issue back in the bed. Also, new trucks are like stupid expensive, and the Ford Maverick starts at just over $21,000, which that's about half the cost of the average new vehicle sold in the last few months. That figures over $40,000 today. And you can get the Maverick as a hybrid and get really good fuel economy, or not the hybrid and still get a Turbo 4 with more power and respectable fuel economy. I bet you can buy a new Maverick, assuming dealers don't mark the crap out of them and try and gouge people, for cheaper than a gently used F-150. The pluses keep adding up, and Maverick just nails it. With all of that said, can you put your finger on why the Maverick is so popular and has so much hype behind it already? I mean, why haven't other automakers brought back small pickup trucks then? Or do you see the Maverick failing for any reason? Chat in the comments down below, and as always, subscribe to Roadshow News, like this video, ring the bell, all of that good stuff, because we super appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.